So this, you know, I did 355 using the slingshot, but I have not done more than 335 just myself without the slingshot. But I've got 345s on here, a couple 10s, and two 2.5s. So 340 would be a record for me. And I'm not feeling really bulked today after taking 3 days off. You know, sometimes you come back and you feel hard, ready to go. Other times you take 2 or 3 days off and you feel like, oh man, what happened to my workouts? But I'm gonna give this a shot, see what happens. 340, and this is where I'm saying, any supplements, anything you can do to like get back a little bit of what you lost to the aging process, as long as it's not detrimental to your health, go for it. 340. Elbow kind of shifted while I was doing that, and I don't know, just one of those little tweaks and kinks that you get when you're an older lifter. Now, I've done 340. I'm going to lay off the heavy weights for a while. I think I only went here today because the guy posted the question about 300, and now 340. But I think what's beneficial to me is to go back to 205. I would say 225, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. But 205 or even 225, and just do some sets rapidly with a small pause in between without resting too long. Now I say quit lifting heavy, but that's all relative, isn't it? I mean, one person's heavy is one person's warm-up, right? So heavy for me. So I'm going back to 225 on here, and hopefully going to be successful popping out a set here. Now, if you want to gain strength, you keep wanting to progressively add resistance. But I really want a good base, so I'm going to do some sets here versus just working strictly for strength. So, some snap, crackle popping going. I don't know what to do about that really, but 14 reps. I think I'll go back and count it, but I think it was 14 on 225. Okay, well, I gave myself too much credit. That was 13, not 14. You all caught that. Again, I'll do another set. Put some background on so I don't hear myself creak and click. It's annoying as shit. It distracts me. This set royalty free, so YouTube, hope the hell you don't send me any notices. Now I lost count, so I have to count this one too. Okay, one more, 225, that'll make 3. And then I'll go on to, I think I'm going to do dumbbell presses today because I did dumbbell incline presses the last time I worked out chest. And we'll get after it. This week I'm going to do a outdoor activity, a hike someplace near Las Vegas, I'm sure, and I'll post that too. Last week I did Gold Strike. That was a fun hike. It has rope climbing, it has boulder scrambling, and it has some like pea gravel, like riverbed type hiking, but very doable, fast paced, and actually strenuous. I was sweating on the way back. And hot pools at the end of it. It has some thermal pools at the end of the hike, and then you have to hike back once you get in them, so don't sit in them too long. You get too relaxed. Okay, I know that was only 10, but I was starting to falter and I didn't want to do them sloppy, so good enough. Okay, I'm going to do dumbbell flat presses, flat dumbbell presses. Just want to get a little pump going. Make up for a feel, at least, of a couple days away from the weights. Well, that actually feels a little light, so I'll bump it. Use some 80s now. If you're doing the same workout, then you just want to be progressive in your weights and add weight as you go along, or if you feel like you're already getting a good pump at the weight you're at, stay at the weight you're at and try to get the volume going to maintain and move that pump along. Should have moved these down one notch because they're just a little bit high. But I'll have to stay where I'm at so I can lift them off and then hopefully get them back up there. Got my shelves in the wrong place. Keep hitting. So that was 80. I only got 6. Lowered the rack a little bit. You know, I was kind of like fingertipping it, trying to get it off the shelves. And then by doing that, I had to position myself so close to the rack, I kept bumping the rack. But I got it this time. And I also have Marcus Nimbler to move me along and lift me up when I need to lift up. And raise my T level. A natural T booster. It's free for everybody. That's better. Thanks, Marcus. Thank you. All right, last one on 80 pounds. No more side chat stuff. Let's get this over with. But one last thing, I hear some of these guys that supposedly are the coaches to the older set on YouTube and online here, and talking about fast workouts, quick workouts, you need to do this. First place, you know, I'm not going to go on about somebody, whether they look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in their prime or even look fit for their age, anything like that. My point is, you should work out as long as you feel you need to work out, barring that you're just tearing yourself down past the point of need. But even at that, I mean, if you love working out, by all means, do it. You've earned it. You're this age. Live in your gym. Do whatever you like to do. Or if you have another schedule to keep up, then hit it. Every little bit, every little thing that you do does amount, does add up, and does make a positive benefit to you. It's whatever you want to take from it. All right, last one on 80 pounds. No more side chat stuff. Let's get this over with. But one last thing, I hear some of these guys that supposedly are the coaches to the older set on YouTube and online here, and talking about fast workouts, quick workouts, you need to do this. First place, you know, I'm not going to go on about somebody, whether they look like Arnold Schwarzenegger in their prime or even look fit for their age, anything like that. My point is, you should work out as long as you feel you need to work out, barring that you're just tearing yourself down past the point of need. But even at that, I mean, if you love working out, by all means, do it. You've earned it. You're this age. Live in your gym. Do whatever you like to do. Or if you have another schedule to keep up, then hit it. Every little bit, every little thing that you do does amount, does add up, and does make a positive benefit to you. It's whatever you want to take from it. Okay, 225 decline, no warm up. My warm up was the flat bench and the dumbbell press. Did 4 because I'm getting this little cramp in my upper abdominal. I have no idea where that's coming from, but went easy on it. So I actually took the decline position down 1 degree. See if it takes a little of that pressure off my upper abs as I'm lifting this off, because that's where I'm feeling it at, is on the lift off. That was better, but you know how it is when you start with an issue with like an ab cramping up on you. Once it starts, it doesn't really want to let go. So I may just call her good tonight. Moved arms or something. I still have to do legs. That's a makeup for the other day.